I'm AZD, Raj Zapar, motherfucking D-Bizarre, often imitated, many times duplicated, but never been able to be fucking, whatever the other word is. Try to be duplicated, I guess, right? The original. I am the original beast master who creates all the beasts of IMC Nation. If you've heard of vampires and werewolves, well, let me tell you about IMC Nation warrior fighting monks. Okay, if you've heard of all those legends of angels and demons, come to my world and I'll show you your demons first before you get to see your angels. This is the world I live in. I'm a demon hunter of IMC Nation. That's what I do. And I do it every single day. The Pope has an exorcist in the Catholic Church. They failed miserably. Every religion, the shamans, everywhere. And I am the demon hunter of IMC Nation. And that's what I do. And that's who I am. And you don't have to believe me. It makes no difference in what I can do. Okay? So this is IMC Nation, International Master Council. It's a master's council. Mastermind, master, ministers, martial artists. The M word, your mom's council, that would fit too in this case. So this is that. This is the reality of that. For the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to do a free lecture worldwide, okay? Because IMC Nation is a movement. Now, when I say movement, people can't grasp that, okay? Remember when the fake disease of COVID was given to us? Remember when you couldn't go to weddings and funerals and Thanksgiving coming up? You remember that? Because there was a disease that was killing everybody except us, right? I mean, I got COVID a few times, but I killed COVID. COVID didn't kill me. I killed it more than once. 3 times, I think. 3 times I killed COVID. Did you kill COVID? You did? How many times did you battle it? At least 4 or 5. Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, okay? Anyways, when all that was taking place, okay, you were fed a lot of ideas and lies that you suffered for, right? And during that time, a movement happened right around there, right before, right after, I don't remember. It was called Black Lives Matters, which meant the subtext was white lives don't matter, and brown lives don't matter, and green and purple ones don't matter, but black lives matter. Fuck Black Lives Matters. Fuck all those fake movements. This is IMC Nation. This is an individual movement of every individual human being who's alive and who can hear my voice and understand me. This is a movement bigger than Black Lives Matters. There's a movement bigger than any movement you've ever seen on earth. Now, how can I prove that? I will. Every single day I do. So I would like you to enter our world, okay? Our world. I'm going to play an audio for you from us, okay? And you take from it what you will. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to read from a book called Breathing Truth. And I'm going to say a little thing, and then we're going to go to the next class. But I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So sit back, buckle up, hang tight, because we're about to do what I call a quantum leap. Okay, and that's what I do. I do what's called a quantum leap, and no other individual has been able to do it the way I do it so far. It's a perfected science, perfected craft. I am the example of it, and so are the people around me. My life is the example of it. So I'm going to take you through a quantum leap. Congratulations for being here. Enjoy it. This is our world. Welcome to our world. For the next 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Enjoy.
Spider the Demon King's Call to Focus, a story for the warriors of IMC Nation. Listen closely, my warriors, for the story I weave is not just words. It is the heartbeat of this nation, the rhythm of your blood, the growl of the beast within. Once, in the deepest heart of the jungle, where no light dared to shine, there existed a web spun not by a spider, but by a king. This web was no ordinary thread. It was made of will, forged in the fires of struggle, and cooled in the waters of discipline. It stretched across the vastness, connecting beasts of all kinds, each stronger, sharper, and more alive than the last. At the center of this web sat Spider, the Demon King, his eyes glowing like coals in the dark. His enemies whispered of him, but only the worthy dared to approach. For this was no ordinary ruler. He was both predator and protector, a lion whose roar silenced doubt and a demon whose cunning ensnared fear itself. But Spider was not alone. Around him gathered warriors, each drawn to the web not by chance, but by purpose. These warriors were forged in the fires of their own battles, their own scars telling stories of survival. They did not follow Spider out of fear, but out of respect, for they knew that under his gaze their potential was not merely seen, it was demanded. The test of the web. One day Spider called his warriors together. "The web is vast," he said, his voice a low rumble that carried through the trees. "But it is only as strong as the beasts who guard it. Today I ask you to look not at me, but at yourselves. What have you brought to the web? What will you offer to its strength?" The warriors stood in silence, each reflecting. For in that moment they understood the truth. Spider spoke. The web was not just his, it was theirs. It carried their victories, their sacrifices, their relentless drive to thrive in a world that sought to chain them. And so, one by one, the warriors stepped forward. Each pledged their focus, their courage, their unyielding loyalty to the web. And as they did, the web itself began to glow, its threads humming with power. This was no longer a spider's web. It was the web of a nation. Spider, the demon king, stood at the center, his eyes blazing. "You feel that," he growled. "That is abundance. It is not given, it is earned. It is the beast within you, unleashed. It is the lion that roars, the spider that weaves, the king that commands. Together we are not just a web. We are a force, an empire, a movement that will devour anything that stands in its way." And so the warriors of the web carried that power with them, knowing that abundance was not something to chase. It was something they already possessed. Their focus became sharper, their resolve unbreakable, their hunger insatiable. Warriors of IMC Nation, this is not a story of the past, it is a call to the present. You are not mere soldiers, you are the beasts of the web. The power you seek is already within you. Feel the pull of the web, the strength of your brothers, the roar of your Lion King. This is the moment to rise. Focus, not because you are told to, but because it is who you are. Move with the precision of the spider and the power of the lion. Together we are abundance. Together we are unstoppable. This is IMC Nation. Be the best, fuck the rest.
Welcome. I just read in Farsi. Someone said قرار بود فارسی باشه. I read Farsi. قرار یه چیز دیگه بود. گوش بده اول. 300 نفر بعد میبرین اینجا امروز. الان شاید 20 نفر باشه. من آرش پشمک نیستم. من پهلوان پنبه نیستم. من شیر ایران هستم. اگر 12 نفر بیارین هیچی نیاوردین. صدا من همه ایران باید بشنوه. 300 نفر بیارن اون وقت باتون فارسی حرف میزنم. فهمیدین چی میگم؟ حالا یاد بگیرین انگلیسی حرف بزنین که بتونین برین آمریکا. All right, everybody. Let's read from a book called Breathing Truth. $10. Salam. I can't keep reading it, but I do read Farsi. I read all that. You see those symbols down there? I was answering all that. Okay? Soon to be Espanol. Breathing Truth is $10, okay? It's our philosophy. I'm going to read you some of it, and we're going to talk, and then we're going to move on. Here we go. Let's say, in today's society, see if it's true for you. See if it's true. If an idea is true for you, it's yours once I give it. That's why knowledge is power. If I give you something that these words point to a direction inside your eternal space called you, and if you can find this truth, you can then live better. But first, see if it's true. This one's more personal, but you'll see as we move forward. In today's society, people wear a social mask to cover how they really feel on the inside. In today's society, people wear a social mask to cover how they feel on the inside and who they truly are. We went out last night, that's what we see. I did it backwards. I wear what is inside of me on the outside to cover and hide the ugliness that society gave me and I grew up in. This is my ninja way. Now moving forward for you. Women, if there's women, and if you're a man, listen, because this is the code. Women seek security and safety in their relationships. Now, ladies, listening, I want you to take a good look at your man right now, or your lack of a man right now. Ask yourself where he is going to be 10 years from now. Take a moment and do it. My girlfriends are online. 1, 2 of them have been with me more than 10 years. Where is he going to be in 10 years from now? Okay? 15 years from now. Try that. 2039 is the year. And you've been with your man for 15 years. You pathetic pobrecito. Poor little baby. بدبخت. بدبخت. این زنا بدبختن. شکسته هستن. این زنا هیچی نیستن. Open your eyes and look. Then realize how old you will be by then. Add 15 years to your age right now, ladies. Ladies, add 15 years, you independent women, or the one who's got a boyfriend who's secretly looking at everybody else and masturbating to your friend and lying and cheating on you. All the men here know the soul of your man. And so do you. That's why you're in your 95th relationship. I like calling trash when I see it. I have no respect for the sheep. Zero respect for the weak. If I had a son or a daughter and you were weak, I would look at you and I'd say, that's a weak individual. When you see them, spit on them. That's how I would raise my child. Don't raise yours like mine. But that's how I would raise my child. Then take a look at your mom. Ladies, go ahead. And dad's relationship. Good. Ladies, do that exercise. Do it, you bitch. Do it. I can tell when one moves. Take a look at your mom and dad's relationship. Do it. And then if you have any uncles or aunts, look at their relationship. Do it. Look at it. Don't just hear my words. Look in your stupid little mind at their relationship. Now look at any other older person that you saw in a relationship growing up. Find somebody, a neighbor, a friend of the family, a distant cousin. The fake ones that would come over to the Persian parties. میدونین اینا که میان توی مهمونی ما همه میخندن، همه بازی میکنن، وقتی میرن همه راجبشون حرف میزنن و پدر مادر خودمون با هم میجنگن. You did all that? Good. Now ladies, know this, that you are headed in the same shithole. If you don't get it together, right the fuck today. You wonder how I keep my relationship with so many women fulfilling and expanding. I have 3 girlfriends right now watching. The one that I've been with the least amount of time is 9 years. I beat all your relationships already. In my smallest relationship, in my little poquito one. Chiquinia. You wonder how I keep my relationships with so many women fulfilling and expanding and passionate. Well, I don't follow your fucking rules. That's why. But you might want to follow mine. There you go. Next, last one. People will accuse you of being selfish, but it's way beyond that. It's that you have decided, if you're IMC Nation, or if you're joining us, it's that you have decided that you will no longer sacrifice your own life for others who would never do the same for you. This terrifies those who would manipulate and control you for their own selfish means. Your girlfriends, guys, some of you guys, your girlfriend, I think. I can't stand your girlfriend. This is what I bring to people's lives. And this is why I am resisted by some of those you call your loved ones. Because with me in your life, you will be unchained and unbound and free and dangerous. I love the word dangerous. I'm a man. I like Super Marvel heroes and DC, and I like Star Wars. I like G.I. Joe, Thundercats. I like the movie Apocalypto and Dracula Untold. I'm a man. I'm a man. You give me a stick, I turn it into a sword. You put two of us together, we're going to wrestle. I'm a man. I am a man. Because with me in your life, you will be unchained and unbound and free and dangerous. By their hate of me, they confess their sins against you. That is so good, right? That is just so good. All right, everybody, listen up. It's so exciting to be on Earth in 2024 in Las Vegas and report to you as a fellow traveler in eternal space, limited in the quantum, time, and space field, to return to you and say, I live a perfect existence, exactly as God intended it. To sit here and tell you that a philosopher a long time ago, Nietzsche, said the words amor fati. And he said that's the secret to life, to love one's fate. I've achieved amor fati on a daily basis. Other philosophers said memento mori, which means life could be over right now. This could be the last day of my life, last moments of my life. And one should live his life as if this is the final moments. I'm here to tell you those words are true to me. I didn't answer a text, a school, fuck school. Let me go on record. Fuck school, fuck college, fuck your degree, fuck your degree, fuck your college, fuck your university. You brainwashed sheep. I have zero respect for you. The only respect I give a man who's gone to college is the dedication it took to pretend to be there while they were spaced out, drugged out, drunk out. While they lost their balls to get a certificate, I kept my balls and I piss on their certificate. They are my students, and I would never be a student of a slave. I broke my chains. I had, as a Persian, man باید به فامیلم میگفتم من مدرسه نمیرم. What's beautiful about that sentence is a lot of you who don't speak Farsi understood that. I said I had to tell my family as a Persian that I'm not going to school. I have a lot of Persian brothers online. They would know how heavy that is. And I did it over 25 years ago. No YouTube to tell you that college is fake. I had a mentor who showed me college was fake. Why? He showed me something real. When I found something real, I could no longer wear that other bullshit. Right? Once I understood that there's real knowledge, real wisdom, and I have to go mine it. I have to go every day into the mountain and trek the mountain and fall and scrape myself and face beasts and the darkness and go deeper into myself and mine my truth so I could sit in front of the entire world. You're missing it. This is live. Every day. And tell the world to kiss my Persian ass. Persian American. I'm both. All right? Kiss my ass. We're going to go to the next class, which rhymes with kiss my ass. And so if you're a man and you want to learn how the mating ritual of God, I am one who speaks to God. And I represent IMC Nation to God. I'm a prophet of IMC Nation. And I know God's language because I could see his angels. So if you want to know how I could have 8 of the most beautiful women in the entire world as my girlfriends, with a line of the most beautiful women in the world ready to take their place. If you want to know how I can go to Las Vegas in one of the biggest strip clubs and have the hottest woman sit next to me all night and tell her live in front of everybody, I'm not interested in you. If you want me, you got to come after me. Have her want to come out with me, her get the number, her, everything you want. If you want to know how I do that, is because I understand what God said to man about woman. And I understand what God said to woman about man, and I speak that language. I'm going to teach it next class. See you in that class. Everybody else, spread the word. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll do it again. No mercy. See you guys.